November is National Family Caregivers Month. This is an important time to talk about the 42 million Americans who are currently caring for loved ones or aging parents. Joining me now is Jean Horn-Karen, an AARP volunteer and family caregiver. Nice to have you here, Jean.
Well, thank you so much.
So we're right around the holiday season, and that's stressful for anybody, but you say it's even worse for caregivers.
It's a difficult time. As you mentioned, there are 42 million Americans who are providing caregiving services to typically a parent or a relative, and that's 1 in 4 people.
Oh, wow.
So the statistics are up
Pretty
there.
alarming, yeah. Now, who would you say is the average caregiver?
The average caregiver is a 49-year-old woman who has a full-time job and gives about 20 hours a week of service to the family member that they're giving the care to. And typically that family member is a mother. And the time frame that they usually give is a minimum of about 5 years. So it's almost like having a part-time job in addition to your full-time job and your other family responsibilities.
Absolutely. Now, usually it's a gradual process that you need to provide the care, but suddenly it happened to you.
That's right. My mom is going to be 94 next week and still lives independently. And up until 2 years ago, she was extraordinarily healthy. And she had a heart attack. Was in the hospital, went to nursing home, and when we brought her home, we soon realized that she really needed some additional care.
Sure.
And so that's when I really got much more involved, although I had been providing some care up until that point, but now, you know, it had changed dramatically, so there was additional care needed.
Sure. What would you say some of the things we should look for when you're visiting older parents or if you are a caregiver? And
I think especially at the holidays, it's a good time to do that. The first thing to sort of review is the home situation. Is it safe? Do you notice a difference in the cleanliness? Just, you know, really just walking through and taking a look at, is my parent or whoever it is you're giving care to safe and comfortable in this environment still.
Okay, and it's also important to keep an eye on their health.
That's right. Health is the second piece, and so as we age, things happen like loss of hearing, loss of sight. We tend to take more medications, and it's important that those medications are taken at the right time of the day and the right dose. So that's something to look for, to see, you know, what exactly is this person needing right now. And then I think the third component is finance. Are bills piling up that the person is forgetting to pay?
Sure.
Are there checks being made to organizations that maybe, why are these checks
might not be familiar with? Sure.
Right, exactly. So I think those are the 3 points: home, health, and finance.
Then you have to kind of take care of yourself if you're the caregiver, because you could run into a lot of problems. It's a stressful activity that you're taking on.
It's very stressful, and statistics show us that many of these caregivers experience issues of their own. The stress can cause weight gain, increased blood pressure, stomach issues, you name it. So the caregiver needs to take care as well.
That's true. You said it might even affect your social life, loss of friends. But on the flip side, you know this firsthand, it can be very rewarding.
It can be rewarding. The majority of people that we talk to who provide caregiver services feel fortunate that they've had that time to do that.
Sure. If you will, Jean, tell me a little bit about AARP's Caregiving Resource Center.
Okay. I talked about my mom and the situation that presented itself, and now I had to make some changes in my life and her life. And one of the benefits of my volunteering for AARP is that I suddenly became aware of many of the resources that my mom could use so that she could stay at home and be safe. And in addition to talking with folks at AARP, on our website we have a terrific resource, and I use it all the time as a caregiver. And I encourage people to go on. It is aarp.org/caregiving.
Okay.
There's a number of resources out there pointing you to services that might be available for your parent. There's also, I found yesterday, a wonderful link to engage other caregivers in conversation, because
sure.
it's a support group. and you can learn a lot from others who are providing the same service that you are for your parent or loved one.
Very good, Jean. We'll check out the website. We have it right there on the screen, www.aarp.org/caregiving. The phone number is also there, 877-333-5885. Jean, thanks so much for all the information.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. More Connecticut Style after the break. We'll be right back.